It's like, oh no, sorry, I screwed up your first episode.
That's all right.
So how have you been? Have you been good?
Good, yeah.
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 How's comedy been?
Comedy has been quiet for me.
Mm-hmm.
I moved here from Colorado almost a year ago. It was New Year's Day that I moved here, 2025. And when I was in Colorado, it was, really kind of popping for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think being a female, middle-aged female, I was getting a lot of shows, but Austin is so saturated that, and the fact that I didn't know very many people.
Yeah.
So, starting all over.
Yeah. Because I remember last time we talked, because this is her second time here. Anyway, but I remember last time we talked, yeah, you were talking about, it was a great story about how, you did I forgot the name of it, but the Mothers of Comedy, I think.
Oh, Moms Unhinged. Yeah.
Moms Unhinged, that's
yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you said that, you found it actually initially, it was kind of easy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. When I started comedy, I was getting put on big shows right away, like 500 seat shows,
Yeah.
big theaters. And so, yeah, I really cut my teeth on some, I toured this summer of 23 or 24. I can't remember. I think it was 23. And, I was touring the Midwest doing these huge shows, and I was like, oh, comedy's awesome.
Right.
And, now I'm doing what beginner comics do, networking and going to the mics and, coming up the way you're supposed to.
Yeah.
So.
Was there a point when you got here where you started to realize that, oh shit, this is hard?
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yeah, like right off the bat kind of deal, huh?
Yeah. The first few mics that I went to, I hate to sound like I'm bitching about it because, I do love comedy, but you sit there for 2 hours to get your 3 minutes, and there are so many comedians here.
Yeah.
And a lot of comedians that haven't really learned how to actually do comedy, joke structure, and so it is a little painful to sit through 2 hours of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I was one of them when I first got here. I had to learn how to. I just went up and just kind of just told, I don't know, like stories, like monologues.
Yeah.
And then I had to learn. I'm like, oh, there's a way.
Yeah, I'm just a storyteller.
Right. Yeah.
That's what everyone says. I don't tell jokes. I tell stories. I'm like, you got to tell jokes.
I think I literally said that. I think I was literally one of the guys who was just like, yeah, well.
There's a formula to it. It's putting two opposing things together and surprising the audience through misdirection. And, that's why people laugh, is because they're surprised at the next thing you're going to say. Their mind is already going towards what they think you're going to say. And when you say something completely opposite, but it's related, that's what makes people laugh. So the writing part of it is crucial.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. When I was first learning, I had this awful like Ferris wheel joke, and I think that I was learning kind of what a punchline is, which I'm still kind of learning what a punchline is, because I'll write a million tags, and then I'll just, I'm like, shit, how do I end this? But my Ferris wheel joke, it's not even worth telling, but it was I think like the punchline that I had, like, oh, I guess what goes around comes around, and initially it's like, okay, maybe it could be funny, but then as soon as I say Ferris wheel joke, everybody's like, yeah, that already sounds boring. Do you have any early jokes like that? Like when you think back, you're like, oh shit, that wasn't good.
Yeah, I have a lot of them. Yeah. But I went through that thing that I think, and I think men do this too, but the whole Amy Schumer female thing where it's like all I wanted to do was talk about sex because I'm gonna get a reaction and it's gonna be funny. So I have a lot of dirty jokes that I think back now and I really cringe about. I'm like, that was so it was too easy.
Yeah. That's kind of what I've been trying to avoid with this, like, Winnie the Pooh thing that I've been
Winnie the Pooh thing? What?
Yeah. So I was at a buddy of mine, JP's, and and he set up this awesome thing in his house. Like, it was like a studio apartment, but he would have like other comics over, and to do like kind of like, you get up on stage, you do a set, and then we all kind of just talk about it, just throw in our 2 cents and try to help you make things better.
That's awesome.
And I got up there, and I'm very heavy. I'm like 280 something pounds, right? So I get up there, and it's like, well, what it was, I think, was like one of those low to the floor, I want to say like mattress like things, I guess, like
Like a futon?
no, like how do I explain it? Like, I think it was like that, like, box spring
Oh, okay.
thing,
Yeah.
and then like he had like a piece of plywood or something on top of it. And so I stood on it, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to break through this thing. And if for some reason I was like, oh no, I'm falling through, I'm falling down, and I just did like a Winnie the Pooh thing, for like 5 minutes. I didn't even do a joke.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. Oh dear. But I kept doing that, and he was so like, impressed by that. It was like, oh man, that's such a great impression. It's so funny. And I heard, so many different things from so many different people. But my point is that they were like, dude, you've got to do like Winnie the Pooh, like having sex. And I was like, I'm trying to avoid, I'm kind of trying to avoid that topic like altogether.
Yeah.
The
sex or the Winnie the Pooh or.
Yeah, I don't want to Winnie the Pooh myself on stage, But
I mean, you wouldn't have to take your pants off. I mean, you would. He doesn't wear pants. You just need a yellow shirt.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Does it? Yeah,
or a red shirt. No, he's a yellow body. I guess you need a red shirt.
Yeah. I go there with a red body, yellow shirt.
Bizarro.
Yeah. Oh no, honey. But is it like hard to write about things like that? Like,
I think like dirty comedy is just so easy because you know what? It's like fart jokes. Sex jokes are funny. It's just easy.
Yeah.
But smart comedy just takes so much more effort, and so I want to be a little more highbrow.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Have you found a good response to that?
To the dirty jokes? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I have. Yeah, it depends on the theater. Like I did a show in Coppell, Texas, and it was a Moms Unhinged show. And one of my punchlines is "fuck that baby." And now I just cringe thinking, okay, I went to a Moms Unhinged show and said "fuck that baby." I mean, I'm sure they all went, "Oh."
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. Probably pedophilia was not the that wasn't the right crowd for that.
That's still funny.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the show in New Orleans that I did. It was I got up there, and the first thing I did, I was like, yeah, I'm from Austin. And when I first came to Austin, the first thing I saw was a homeless guy on the sidewalk just jerking off. And as soon as I said that, like, there's this woman who very loudly went like, ooh. I was like, damn, she just stole my thunder there. Like, that was funnier than the joke.
And and it's like, you usually can't see them if the lights are bright, but I always just picture them as like the church lady from Saturday Night Live. I can just picture her.
Yeah. And we were kind of like half-ass barking too. So, she was just like, oh, comedy? Yeah, that could be good. And you walk into that shit. Was Moms Unhinged kind of like that? Was it kind of like just raunchy, kind of fun like that?
It was, there were some parameters, pedophilia happened to be one of them. So I think that might be why they're not asking me to do it anymore. I'm not sure. But,
wow.
And I would always I would take too much advantage of the bar, I think. So,
nice. Yeah.
I was the drunk mom on stage, but, little alcohol makes me funnier. So, not everyone was, there was some dirtiness to it, but it really depended on what city you went to. So,
Oh,
you
really?
know, like we did a tour and we did Topeka and then we did Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Kansas City was a lot more laid back with the dirty jokes than Topeka was. You know, you just
Yeah, just
makes,
depends where you go.
yeah, it depends on where you go.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you think that you needed to learn how to feel out a crowd to be able to determine those jokes?
Probably. Yeah. And, you know, and that's hard to do if you're the opener. So it's nice if you're the feature
Yeah.
to be able to do that. Yeah. Because I don't know if you can tell when they're all walking in the door, you know, if they're all wearing sweater vests. It's like, is that a good indication or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
know.
They all have a get a life jacket.
Yeah.
You know, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. What
know?
does the crowd that enjoys dirty jokes wear?
Right. What do they look like?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
I feel like people in Austin.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, sometimes like you know, like you'll get up there, you'll say some things even there, and I don't know. Austin is definitely weird. You know.
Yeah, keep Austin weird.
Yeah, it's definitely weird because there's some things where people are just like they'll laugh at absolutely everything.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And then
that's just the audacity of the comedians here. I mean, I've clutched my pearls many a time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot different than Denver, I feel. You know, and Denver is, you know, they're all about smart writing. And here it's just like, fuck it. Let's just, you know.
Just dive right in.
Yeah, shock and awe. So
yeah, they go right to it. I remember when the whole Charlie Kirk thing happened. Yeah, it was like the next day at an open mic. There was like 4 comics with Charlie Kirk jokes. You know, man, it was kind of a weird thing because I got up there and I said a few jokes, and you know, it wasn't anything to do with that. And then a few people laughed, but you know, I got a lot of silence. And then I said something about how I was cruising Facebook and I saw cake videos and I was like, man, it's amazing how many things look like cakes. And they laughed at that statement. No joke, no punchline.
Huh.
I was just like, man, I was just kind of sharing.
Yeah. You just never know.
They just started laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, I just said a joke a second ago.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what the hell, man?
That's why you record your shows because, you know,
yeah,
you'll be surprised at
yeah, it's kind of weird. But
yeah,
last time we spoke, you were talking about Denver and how Denver was also very like they're a lot nicer, you know, like they're willing to help you.
Yeah, very tight knit. Yeah, it does seem that way. It's very tight knit, and yeah, after a show or after even an open mic, you know, many times I had comics pull me aside and they say, you know, I think if you worked that joke this way, or if you said it this way, you know, and I always listened, and I can't really imagine that happening here in Austin.
I don't think it's ever happened to me.
Yeah,
not once.
Yeah,
you know, every now and again I'll get like a fist bump, like, hey, good job, dude.
Yeah,
hey, that was really funny.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to that thoughtful comment or thoughtful comedy or thoughtful style is that, you know, they're sitting back there thinking it's like, how can she rework that joke? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like active listening.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like it's active listening over there.
Yeah.
If they're not waiting their turn. They're actually like, oh, you know, that is kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, Denver's not perfect. I mean, there was a lot of circle jerking. That's what I call it, you know, when is that what most people call it? When there's like a group of friends that each put each other on their own shows and
Yeah. I think you kind of see that kind of thing here for sure. Yeah. You know, you just get to know the circles because it just so happens to be the same people every show.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like, I don't know. I've had a few people on here kind of talk about that kind of circle thing here. I guess like that click, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Clicky.
Yeah, very clicky.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't know what it is. It's kind of, it almost feels like the the popular high school kids.
Yeah.
Who just congregated.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. I'm assuming it's like this here in Austin, but I remember in Denver, in Colorado in general, like the cliques depended on when you started comedy. There were the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors, and the seniors. Yeah. And they all, like the newbies all kind of clung together.
Yeah.
And so like when you're coming up is your group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I find very interesting.
That is kind of interesting, like to have a tenure in something like that.
Yeah, tenure.
Yeah. Let me turn my damn phone off. Who the fuck? Do not disturb. But yeah, how there's some kind of a tenure to it. What I like to judge by is whether or not people are funny.
Right? Yes. Yeah, you can have. I've seen people who've been doing it for 10 years, and it's like, you suck.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, man, I got some new people who just come up and I'm like, dang, like they're really good.
Yeah. That's why do people always ask, oh, you do comedy? How long have you been doing it?
Yeah.
I hate that question.
Yeah. How long you been doing it? That's the question.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I constantly get that.
Yeah. Long enough.
Yeah, long enough.
It's none of your business.
Right? It's like asking your age. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started getting that quite a bit. I still get it all the time. All the time. There's a lot of name dropping. Too, like, but once again, it kind of goes with the circle. Because if you talk to somebody within, that certain spectrum, then the name dropping is different.
Yeah.
Because instead of being like, oh, I worked with so and so, oh, I opened up for so and so, like the name dropping from like people outside of that whole thing is more like, yeah. Do you know? Blah, blah, blah? Yeah, I talked to him. Or yeah, do you know? Blah, blah, blah? It's like and it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just there's just a very big difference in the I guess the quality of person, maybe, I don't know, like or quality. I don't know if I'm trying to say quality, but I don't know. It's just the kind of person that I guess that they are. Like you could see the goals.
Yes.
You can see where people go from
right.
that,
Yeah, there are, and that's the interesting thing too. There are like excellent networkers.
Yeah.
And then there are people who are just, they show up, they do their set, they get out.
Mm-hmm.
And who gets ahead more?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Now, I mean, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Right after,
Yeah.
I'll go network at KillTony, and nobody knows who the fuck I am, and that's cool. Usually I'll go up and I'll talk to people and blah blah. But there's so many people who just like, hey, hi, what's your name? And I'm like, dude, it's Trey, bro. Like,
you've met me 5 times.
I was like, seriously.
Well, that's one thing I have a problem with that, because in Austin, there are about 25 guys who look exactly alike.
Yeah.
And different looks. So, there's like all these guys that have mustache. There are a bunch of guys that have beards.
Yep.
And they'll come up to me and they'll be like, hey, Kimberly. And I'm like, hi. I hope I'm faking it well, because I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck is that? Yeah. But
yeah. I'm always confident because I know who I am.
Yes. Yes. I think there's only one other comedian who looks like me in Austin, and I get mistaken for her all the time.
Really?
So I only have that with one person, where, if you look like 25 other people, it's more challenging.
I've been told I have a doppelganger out there in Austin.
Yeah, hopefully they're good.
I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck it is. I'm like, 'cause I feel like I'm a fairly like unique looking person, like I know like my style and my fashion sense is like one way.
Yeah.
And I know that, but but like I also am like, who the fuck looks like me? I'm like, I don't meet many people that look like me,
That
like,
handsome devil.
Right? That son of a bitch. We need to team up.
Yep.
But yeah, so I hope that I run into him, because I would be like, dude, you got to do this podcast for one.
Yeah.
But I've heard a lot of Treys,
yeah.
Just Treys, like the name Trey.
Yeah.
And that's very surprising.
To
me.
Yeah.
Have you met another comedian named Kimberly at all?
I have not. No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you have a unique spelling for your name without the E,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Is that unique?
I thought it was unique.
All right.
Yeah, because is it? Maybe it's not.
I don't know.
I really don't know either.
Yeah.
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 I was looking up, I was like, how do you spell your name? And then for some, oh God, I can't even believe I'm telling you this. It's so stupid. I was like, how do I spell your name? And I was like, oh, wait, the Pink Ranger. Let me look it up. And then I looked up, I looked at the Pink Ranger. And so I was on Instagram looking up the Pink Ranger. And then I was like, I could just look you up. I was like, God damn it, man.
That's funny.
I have little glitches like that.
Huh. Yeah, my last name is unique. It's Koester, but it looks like Koester.
Yeah.
So I had that challenge when I got on KillTony. People, I think, were looking up Koster.
Yeah.
So, and it's Koester. So,
yeah.
That's my excuse why I didn't get very many followers after KillTony. It's because they couldn't find me.
I saw you say something about it on one of your videos, and that's how I knew how to pronounce your name.
Mm-hmm. I have it on my Instagram, like my bio.
Oh, yeah. It's like Tester.
Yeah. Koester like Tester, not Koester like Toaster.
Hey, yeah.
So,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's clever. I like that. Yeah. So my last name, it's Soigné, right? But the way it's spelled, like it looks like so ignorant.
Huh.
And so it's just so French.
Yeah.
But I've been called everything under the sun. Like the most common one is Soignet. And I like fucking with people when they fuck up my name like that. You know, I'll be like, dude, do you know anybody with a name like that, like Soignet? You know, and they're like, no. And I'm like, all right, it's Soigné. And they're like, I don't know anybody named Soigné, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you ever thought about changing it for a stage name or?
That's why I went by Trey on stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody can pronounce my name.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it's not like anybody's ever going to know that name enough.
You're talking about your last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you go by Trey on stage? Like, that's your name, Trey on stage?
I go by the moniker Trey on stage.
Okay.
When I went on KillTony, it was
for
Trey
a second, I'm like, wait a minute. Thought maybe you had a really weird first name that was spelled.
No.
Okay, never mind. I got it now.
Yeah, it's just typical Trey.
Yeah.
You know, without the E, so it's just Try. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's Trey, Trey. But it all started like, you know, years ago because I put on the open mic, you know, sheet and it was the same thing. Trey, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so Trey, get on stage. And I was like, all right, that's it, Trey on stage.
Perfect. Yeah.
And so that's what I put. And it's funny because it kind of gives people gives a thing for people to talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Makes it easy for them to introduce you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I went on KillTony and, you know, we're like, Trey on stage, everybody.
That was a good impersonation.
Have you ever met him, like, out in town or anything?
I went to Mitzi's bar a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was right after. It was the night that we recorded this last time.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I went to Mitzi's bar and was sitting there, and he was Brian Holzer. Is that his name? The comedian?
Holtzman?
The older comedian?
Yeah, the older fellow who yells?
Yeah. Is it Holtzman?
I thought it was, yeah.
He was there, and his brother was there from New York. So I was like sitting with his brother, who's in his 60s, but he was buying my friend and me drinks.
Oh, nice.
And so Tony came out and, you know, said hi to Brian's brother and said hi to my friend. And I'm like, hi.
Oh, that's funny.
And he introduced himself to me. And then I'm like, I've been on your show.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you have? Oh, okay. So.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yeah. I thought he'd be like, oh, I remember you. I've been thinking about you since the moment you've been on my stage. But
I've been meaning to get you back on. I've been saying it to myself over and over and again.
Yeah. I look at your Instagram every night.
Right? Tester, not Kester.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The other way around. But yeah, I met him once. I shouldn't say met. You had much more of an interaction with him than I did. I was just walking to the bar. I guess that's across the street from the Cactus restaurant or whatever. And I was just going there just for a drink, and he happened to just be walking. And I was like, oh, hey, nice to see you. And he's like, likewise. That was it. That was it. What was your first like KillTony like? Like when you got your name called, like were you like freaking out?
I was. Well, yeah. First of all, they said like Kimberly Koester. And so I'm like, who? You know, my friend that I was sitting with, she's like, oh my God, I think they mean you. And then they said it.
Yeah.
I mean, Kimberly Koester. And
wow.
But yeah, I was freaking out. And you know, back behind the curtain, I remember the guy who hands you the water, and he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm fine." And you know, Heidi's over there. You're gonna do great.
Oh, that's sweet.
And and she looked like an angel, just like the light was on her, and her hair was sparkling. But then, and then as soon as you get on stage, and it's like band and table and crowd and lights, and then it's like I was good.
Yeah, you just felt at ease.
Yeah.
You know? Did you like the response from the audience and actually like hearing?
They were yeah. You know, I was in the middle of my joke, and I actually got a laugh break. And I remember in my head going, okay, this is going good. This is going okay.
Yeah, this is a lot better. It feels better.
Yeah.
It feels a lot better. You know, playing in front of, or, you know, saying your jokes in front of an actual crowd.
Yeah.
Who's enthusiastic and happy to be there. It's a good feeling.
And, you know, and like I said, I've done that. I've toured. I've had, you know, huge crowds and laugh breaks before. So I actually feel more comfortable doing that than open mics and small little bars and where you can actually see their faces and they're sitting there.
Yeah. Just
judging you.
And just looking. Just constantly staring. You know? But no, that's every single open mic, you know. But that's because everybody's waiting their turn.
Yep.
And they're tired and they want to go home too.
Yep.
You know, and I get it. But yeah, when I went up, I was behind, like, okay, so I'm behind the curtain, and the guy who you're talking about, I forgot his name, but he was being very, very nice, very encouraging, and that was really awesome. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, I hear Shane Gillis, and that was the guest that was on that day. And I love Shane Gillis, like everybody.
Yeah.
And so I was like immediately like freaking the fuck out.
Oh man.
I was like, oh my God, I fucking love Shane Gillis. I'm like, I can't believe this. I was like, I watched this Netflix like a million times, you know, and then you can hear them speaking because they're right there, you know, they're just on the other side of the curtain. And so you can just hear them talking, you know, and it's kind of crazy to like not hear them over a microphone, but to actually hear their voices, you know? And so I was like, I just kind of remember telling myself, I'm like, all right, wait, hold on. I was like, take a step back, just kind of chill. I was like, get back in your head, just relax, you know, that kind of thing. And then in the middle of me trying to relax, like I hear like the door, I guess, like open up, and there was like, it was like a 3-pack of gorillas just walking in, you know, just these big jacked guys. And the last jacked guy was Joe Rogan.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And so like, I just automatically, like out of nowhere, just put my hand out, you know, and he shook my hand. I was like, I'm like, hey dude, I was like, wow, it's nice to meet you. And I shit you not, he goes, likewise. I was like, yeah. And I just didn't think about it until then, you know, like, I didn't think about it then at the time, but, you know, but I was like, oh shit. I'm like, that is so fucking funny that I always meet these people. And then they tell me likewise.
Yep. Yep. That's the standard answer.
It's standard, just automatic. Yep. You know? Yeah, but it was a good feeling, you know, going up there and, you know, doing the jokes, getting a little bit of a laugh.
Yes.
And that first little laugh will relax you.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
Yep.
And how did you feel that your interview went?
I felt like it went really well.
I thought it did.
Yeah.
From what I saw.
Yeah. I was having fun, and you could tell. So
yeah.
that's and and you watch. I every time I watch KillTony now, of course, I compare it to my time of being on there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh, look at how nervous he is. Like, no, I was having fun when I was on there, but it was just fun. And my guest was Carrot Top, and I could not figure out who he was. I mean, I remember Carrot Top with the red bob and, weird teeth. And I'm like, did they bring a homeless man up on stage? Who is this guy? And then Tony said his name. And I'm like, oh my God, that okay.
Yeah.
So all of that was going on in my head. Well,
Was he like also a big fella? Because I know he was like working out.
Yeah,
like, does he look like big or?
He looks like a kangaroo.
Just
like the big shoulders with the weird head.
Sure. Yeah. I could see that because he looks so different than he did in the 90s.
Yeah.
So
he
different.
Does.
He doesn't look normal. He looks alien-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Props.
Yeah. Yeah. Still got the props, but changed the hair and jacked the body.
Yeah. I love it because I saw this picture of him in the airport once, and he was it was like he was wearing a hat and sunglasses, and I guess he was trying to look inconspicuous, but he's fucking Carrot Top. Like just him as a aura is just crazy. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody
he can't blend in.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody who knows you knows you. Like he looks like the personification of like a 2-year-old coloring book page.
He does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just wild.
Yeah. Harold got his purple crayon and drew Carrot Top.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Perfect. That's the Rembrandt. Man, but it sounded like when I saw your KillTony, it looked like they responded to you good, and they were kind of funny. Yeah, what did they tell you? They told you that that you looked feisty or something like that.
Yeah, he's like you. Yeah, I mean, he was getting at that I look like a cougar. So. Yeah, which I get that a lot.
Right.
So, but and and the whole time after I got off over who Carrot Top was, all I could think about was do not embarrass your kids.
Yeah.
And I have 2 sons in their 20s, and I'm like, don't say anything that's gonna, make them embarrassed of me. So you kind of. You want to answer the questions well, but you don't want to give too much information. And so.
Yeah. I was doing the same thing. I was watching what I had to say. I was going through a divorce at the time. So I was like, I can't and don't want to bring that up. I'm like, because they have a tendency to dig.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. You just cracked that door open a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was really, really like watching everything. And I think there was... I don't know. I think there was a few people on like Reddit or something like that who kind of picked up on my reserve.
Yeah.
And because you can kind of see it because he was like asking, I was just answering very, very directly. Because that was like one of the things that I did was I kind of sort of like I wrote these jokes and then I watched a few videos and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I hope they don't pry. So I put it in my head that I'm like, I really hope they don't pry. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to really watch that. But other than that, I didn't really like prepare for the interview. Did you do that at all?
I prepared for the one question, tell me something interesting about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had been practicing yodeling for like a month straight.
Yeah.
I just got my Spotify year-end review or whatever, the end cap.
Yeah, the rap.
And the most played song on Spotify in 2025 was Cowboy Sweetheart, which is a yodeling song. Like I played that thing over and over again. It's like I just kept practicing yodeling. So the story I told about my apartment being haunted because I was yodeling and the lights flashing, I was like, if he asks me if anything interesting about me, that's what I'm going to say.
That's pretty damn interesting.
Yeah, and I knew that he would ask me to yodel, so I was ready.
You're ready. I didn't think at all. I don't know why I didn't think at all, but I did not think that if I said, "Oh, I play guitar," I didn't think they were going to be like, "Oh, give him a guitar."
Yeah.
I did not think that was going to happen. I don't know why I didn't think. Now, in retrospect, I'm like, of course, that's what they do.
Yep.
And I kind of just played the first thing that came to mind, and then it all happened so fast, and I was like, "Do you want me to keep going? Do you want me to stop? What do you, I don't know what to do. What is my thing here, man?"
Yeah.
Did you have that when you were yodeling too? Did you think all right, cool, I'm just gonna do a few bars and stop, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I went as long as I thought I probably should go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
there was nothing that really kind of prompted you to stop. You just kind of felt it.
I just felt it. Yep.
It was probably the ghosts.
Yep. I'm sure it was.
It was probably the ghosts of that place that were just oh, she gets it.
Yeah, that place probably is haunted.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon,
Yep.
Yep. It's an old, what, I don't even know, a theater or something.
Yeah,
it says on the outside.
A movie theater was the last thing it was, I think. But yeah, there is a plaque out there. I've never bothered to read it. I should. I stood there enough.
Yeah.
But
yeah. You do a lot of the open mics there, or try to do it?
Yeah, I try to sign up I've been on 5 or 6 times so far.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What are they like? I've heard mixed reviews.
I like them. It's a good room.
Yeah?
Yeah. You get 3 minutes, and it's nice. They have a huge clock that counts down, and yeah.
Oh, really?
I really like getting on the open mic there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard that. Some people say that it was pretty good. I never I'm happy to hear that. You're saying that it's very good. I've heard it's pretty good, and one person said that they absolutely hated it. They said that I guess it was 3 minutes are up. Your 3 minutes are up. You got to go. Then they push you off the stage. Pretty much.
Oh, well, you shouldn't go over your 3 minutes. That's why they hated it.
Sure.
I mean,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does make sense.
That's comedy etiquette. You don't run the mic.
Yeah. So maybe that is it. I never think about that. I've signed up a few times over there, but I haven't really been off many Sundays. I was actually kind of surprised to be off today.
Yeah. Well, it's on Monday. It's right before KillTony.
I'm an idiot. Oh, no. That's what I was trying to say. I work on Mondays. Yeah, I work Mondays. But yeah, I was still off because I usually work weekends. But yeah. So, but yeah, last time we were talking about, speaking of work, we were talking about your, being a hairdresser, doing that 35 years. Yeah. A long time. Yeah. And so how's that going? And I'm asking you again, because I know I asked you this already, but do you get a lot of material from that?
I do. At first, when I was in Colorado, I had a very established business, and I was really nervous writing material for about hairstyling because I didn't want to bite the hand that feeds me.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm and I was working by myself there. Now I'm in this chaotic, big, crazy salon, and oh my God, the material is just flowing from being in there. So yeah, I'm definitely writing more stuff about being a hairstylist. And the nice thing too is when I'm working out a joke and I'm cutting someone's hair, I always try to kind of slide that into the conversation just to get some random person's perspective about what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a dry vagina? What's your, not that, but
Yeah, sorry, sir. I was just curious.
Yeah. How about your wife? How's her vagina?
He's probably well, I don't know. I don't really like roast beef. Man, that's pretty good. Do you get a good response from people like that? Do they bounce back, or are they normally like, oh, stop it?
I don't tell them that I'm doing that. It's just, you make small talk when you're.
You just make small talk.
Yeah, small talk. So, yeah, if I'm working on a joke, Yeah, I just kind of want to get like some random person's perspective on a subject. And just to kind of like, am I going the right direction with this joke? And I mean, that's the benefit of my job is I just talk to people all day. So
that's a really good benefit.
Yeah, it really is.
That's really cool.
Yep.
You know, because I could just see like so many, like kind of like being a waiter or something like that. You know, I feel like there's just so much interaction that you're just constantly just loose.
Yeah.
You know, and because I know that it's kind of off-putting for me, like when a hairdresser like kind of like, or not a hairdresser, for me it's like I really don't even know the difference. I don't even know why I'm trying to tell you that.
Oh no, I know what you're saying though. It's like you know, there are some clients that just don't want to talk at all, and
yeah,
I'm fine with that too.
But I still think it would be kind of cool, like if I knew that the person that was cutting my hair was a comedian, I'd be like, oh, well, shit, let's go. You know, but at the same time, it's like, if they're giving me something to bounce, or like if they're trying to bounce things off of me, you know? In other words, I'm just saying, I think that's really cool that you do that. You know?
Yeah. And, you know, and I'm sure my coworkers are sick of me because I tell almost every client, it's like, yeah, I moved here. Well, I didn't move here just for comedy, but, you know, like, you know, it's one of the reasons that I moved here was I'm a comedian. And yeah, they're always like, oh, that's really cool. And then I feel like I can be a little more inappropriate with the rest of the haircut, which is really fun.
Yeah.
You know, like at my salon, you know, we offer wine and beer and champagne and
oh hell yeah.
So you know, like yesterday, you know, my first client of the day, it was 9 a.m. and he's holding the Heineken. And I'm like, all right, you're drinking it up already, you know, and it's like I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I'll say whatever to people. And, you know.
Yeah.
I think before I started comedy, I would have been like, oh, I gotta be proper. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm a comedian. Let's go. So
man, sometimes I hear about like some crazy things sometimes from like the people that cut my hair. Like I don't know if it's like hairdresser, stylist, whatever. Like because I hear that so many different things. But this one, I forgot it was here in Austin, and I just needed a quick haircut, and so I stopped at like the first place I ever went to, and I forgot like the name of the place. I wish I knew. But this girl immediately offered me like a bourbon. Right.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, kind of like a old old-timey looking barbershop kind of thing going on. But it was like that was just the aesthetic that they were going for. It's not what it is, you know, but it was nice. But anyway, so she tells me this story about how this guy, he didn't like understand the whole, you know, oh, you're getting bourbon, you can drink this, you know. And so she goes like yeah, I offered this guy bourbon and he said, yeah, sure, I'll take some, I guess. You know, he was completely confused, didn't know what was going on. So she gave him the bourbon, and then like he looks in the mirror and he looks at her, and then she's like, you're good, you know. And so she like turns around or something like that. And she says she turns back around, he's pouring the bourbon in his hair, and he's like, I don't know what this is supposed to do. But and she was like, why did you do that?
That is bizarre.
He's like, I thought you wanted this to go in my hair. And she's like, no, honey, if I wanted anything to go in your hair, I'll do that.
Yeah. Wow.
And so I was just sitting there and I was like, as she said that, I was like, you know, I have this joke about shampoo with caffeine in it. And I was like, I tried to shampoo with caffeine in it, and yeah, it makes my hair feel great, but it really tastes like shit.
That's good.
And I was like, man, that is so funny. I'm like, I've been sitting on this joke for like ever. And I was like, I didn't think it was that close to reality.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, man. Yeah. I was like, have you ever heard of anything like that before?
That guy's dumb.
Right? I thought so too. I'm like, dude, what? Like, you know, like.
I bet you he has cringed about that so many times. He probably lays in bed at 3 a.m. going, why am I so stupid?
You know, I think, yeah, you know, like, because sometimes when I do dumb shit, I look at it and I'm like, okay, I'm an idiot. All right, I'm dumb, you know. But there are some things that I'm like, ooh, fuck, you know. It's usually if that only happens if I was seriously like doing something and then somebody's like, no.
And they reprimand you? Like,
Yeah.
if nobody says anything, you're fine? Like,
Yeah. The less, the worse. Like, the
Yeah.
less they say, the worse it is. You know what I mean? Like, if they're just like,
yeah. Huh.
that disappointment where they're like, I can't even talk to you, you fucking idiot. I've gotten that so much in my life.
I still like just randomly will cringe about things I've done 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I'm so stupid.
Do you have any good ones you like to share?
I you know how you can take your dog into Lowe's?
Yeah.
I had this little Boston Terrier and he was having stomach issues, but I took him to Lowe's with me and he like shit all over the outdoor area by the pavers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And it wasn't like a solid dump. He like sprayed everywhere. And, and the lady was like, oh, poor puppy. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to continue shopping. And he did it again as I was checking out. And, I still think back, I'm like, why was I so stupid? I should have took that dog and put him in the car. It's like, I let him shit twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's not that bad, but I just... Yeah.
I was actually thinking that. I'm like, that's not really that bad. I was like, it's okay. Yeah. Like, you ever seen those people like who bring their dogs into the grocery store? That is something I'm like, I can't wrap my head around that.
Thing.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, not in a grocery store.
Yeah.
As a dog owner, I'm like, I'm not going to bring my dogs in the grocery store. You know, I could see if they're service dogs, like actual service dogs, not the thing that you pay the $50 and get the emotional support certificate, the actual service dogs. I was like, that's one thing. And I'm like, but just like people with like, they're Pomeranians.
Yeah.
Yep,
I've seen it too.
Yeah, like sitting there like this, like just all right, I'm just gonna get some cucumbers and then some weed,
If there's hair on my banana.
Yeah. Like, whose dog is this? Whose fucking dog is this?
Yeah. So my dog shitting twice and like within an hour in the same store is okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, especially if it's a Lowe's.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Now if it's Home Depot, like probably...
Yeah. I always thought Lowe's was like little more
uppity.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like those is definitely like like the blue text bubble of
of Lowe's is the Target and Home Depot is the Walmart.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then and then you got the Hobby Lobby and Michael's.
Yes,
there's always like there's a split.
We know which one is which.
And who's going where. Yeah, because I'm definitely a Target Michael's.
Oh, we know how you vote now. Yep.
I like that. That's good. That's really funny. Yeah. Are you a Target Michael's Lowe's guy? Or?
I'm gonna have to think about that. I mean, that's a good question to ask on a date, probably.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because I think it'll determine exactly like how like the kind of person that person is for you. Have you been on any dates lately?
Oh, God, it's been, I did a couple weeks ago. I was on a date. I don't do it often. I have to force myself to do it because I don't want to die alone.
Right.
But, meeting old men off the internet is horrible.
Yeah.
And, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I'm charming and I'm beautiful, but I keep getting the rejection text after the date that's like, I just didn't feel any chemistry. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I was being nice to you. I was giving you a chance. And then they reject me. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not like flirty enough. I don't know.
I don't. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that is. Do you use what is it like Hinge?
I use Hinge and Facebook dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever meet somebody and then you get off of Hinge, I feel like that's another mom unhinged joke there.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if that makes sense.
Hinged. Yeah.
Mom unhinged. Is that like, isn't that what they called it? Isn't that what you said it was?
Yeah, mom's unhinged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm failing this. I was like, yes. No, I don't know how those things really are. Like, cause I didn't do them for a while, but I remember how discouraging it was because it was like, at least on my end, you never got,
yeah.
Nobody ever said anything.
Well, that's what I hear on the men's side, but on the female side, I do get a lot of messages.
Yeah.
But they always look like thumbs, just
thumbs?
Yeah.
Like actual thumbs?
Yeah, men that are bald and butter-faced. Yeah.
Oh, man, I thought you were talking about a thumbnail.
No,
like the thumbnail?
Yeah, it's just, this is what my dates look like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that date, I think. Like, yeah, because you went to a brewery?
Yeah, we had a nice time. We went to a brewery and there was like some speed dating thing happening and we were like watching it and laughing and
oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. I mean, because that actually sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Like a legitimately good time.
Yeah.
And then, looking at them laughing, having a great night. And all of a sudden at the end of it, like, I don't think it's working. Sorry.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. Like, maybe he didn't think the only thing I can think is like maybe he was looking for a little quicker sex than I was putting out. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
What's wrong with me?
Me personally, I think that whole thing is like, it's like off-putting to just have that be the number one thing. I feel like if that's what you're looking for, then that's like, you're not on the right app. Right?
Yeah.
Because for a while there, like I thought Tinder was about chicken. And then I didn't realize that it was like an actual app about like an app. Like I was like, oh, this is for fucking.
Yeah,
this is not about
that's the
chicken.
hookup one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I think KFC was what I was looking for. And my sister was finally like, no, dude, Raising Cane's. And I was like, God damn it. I really shouldn't have poured that bourbon.
What?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. So did you think that Tinder was like, you could order? Okay. Did you smoke marijuana before this?
No, okay. No. Maybe I should have. Jesus. I kind of did just go off there, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I do sometimes when I fish for a joke. Like, I think for a long time, my comedy style was kind of like a shotgun. Like I would just keep, or like not a shotgun, like a machine gun. I would just keep going, just keep shooting, keep like saying things. And I think that you just fell victim to me trying to come up with something. I just,
I'm going to hit something.
Yeah. That is so funny actually. Cause I've never really gone off like that. Like with somebody in the room, that's kind of funny.
It's okay.
Oh man, this is gonna be funny when I look back at it and edit it. I'm gonna be like, I know I'm gonna see myself like zone out, like on camera. Just see me zone out saying some shit. But I love your reaction of the. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening, dude?
I know. You totally seemed high. I mean, that was like I felt like I was talking to someone who was high.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
That's so funny too. You don't ever get like kind of in your head about things, and then or are you a external thinker? Or are you more of like an internal?
Oh, I'm totally internal.
You're totally internal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's probably why I seemed high. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's like several filters. There's a filtration system that is between my brain and my mouth that it goes through several.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just like, there's a juxtaposition here that I'm just kind of laughing at. Like how you're a very internal thinker, And then I just went off.
I was trying to keep up.
And then you had no idea.
No.
So I'm almost kind of wondering, like, how did you come like how did you choose to go like on a more like sexual raunchy route in your comedy, being an internal thinker?
Hmm. That's a good question.
Yeah, it seems like that would be something more, I guess, extroverted.
Oh. Well, I think my personality is introverted, extroverted. I mean,
Gotcha.
I think I was supposed to be very extroverted, but my family like shamed that out of me.
Oh,
So
okay.
now I'm introverted. Yeah.
Gotcha.
20 years of two big brothers saying, "Shut up, you're stupid."
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I start filtering stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grew up, my mom is extremely like outgoing, like a very, very, that's totally where I get my, extrovertedness from. But I do have things that I'm very like internal about, and then there's some things like that I'm just such an outward processor, and I find that when I write comedy, sometimes it's more introverted because of what just happened. Like, because I tend to just go like that. I just think of like a million ideas
Yeah.
at like one time, Have you ever been told that like you like have any kind of like mental thing at all? Like,
What are you trying to say?
no, not you.
Mental thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I've been told that I have like ADD. I've been told I've got like
yeah.
yeah.
Actually, when I was in the 4th grade, my teacher wrote a letter home to my parents saying that I needed to be tested.
Mhm.
So and the reason this happened was because we were supposed to write a book report, and I realized that she was not reading the book reports. So
Oh.
I just started like writing whatever mumble jumble I wanted on there, thinking I'm not doing the work. I'm just filling this page.
Mhm.
And then she actually read it, and I think she was like, "This girl has to be retarded. We need to have her tested." So, I went down to wherever the school testing facility is, and I actually asked my school district for my records
Mhm.
and read everything that they tested me for. And first of all, I had an IQ of 150, so I was really smart, but they labeled me as learning disabled. So, and I'm old, so this was like 1979. So
Mhm.
I don't think they had the labels of ADHD and dyslexia and all that stuff, but
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I have ADHD and dyslexia. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sometimes I thought that I have dyslexia because I really. Do you find it hard to read at all?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I have to go over the same sentence over and over again.
Me too.
And,
Yeah.
and I have to really, when I'm writing, like I have to concentrate on which direction the letters go.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, because sometimes like when I'm writing, like I'll have to go back and read my own thing like a million times. I find it so hard to remember stuff, and excuse me, I'm such an auditory like person,
Uh-huh.
and so sometimes like I'll write it and then I'll have to say it,
Huh.
it's kind of and I do it sort of like I don't know, OCD almost kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Yeah.
Like I have to do it a certain number of times
Really?
before it feels good enough to finish.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'll just sit there and just be like, I'll just keep reading, and not until I can, excuse me, not until I remember it, but until I can be like, oh, okay, we're good to move on now.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a weird
thing. That's like your way of checking the stove 12 times.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, that's another thing. Yeah.
Do you have to check the stove 12 times?
Not 12 times, but if I think like for a second, I'm like, oh shit. I don't know if I left it on or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't do anything else until I check it. You know what I mean? I don't trust myself enough, Like, I'm also though, like, I don't have an IQ of 150. In fact, I don't know my IQ.
I probably don't anymore.
Oh,
but, that was when I was 9. So
yeah,
I'm sure it's been cut in half by now.
Man. Yeah. So because you seem extremely like level-headed to me.
Well,
like
thank you.
Me, I'm fucking crazy. But I know it. My girlfriend did this test once.
Yeah, the personality thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a personality thing.
Yeah, I can't think of what it's called, but yeah.
And we did that, and then like hers was also like her strengths and weaknesses and everything like that was very like I was like
even keel.
Yeah, I totally see that, absolutely. And I was like, yeah, mine is gonna be CRZY. Like,
that's 5 letters.
Oh God, yeah. See what I'm saying? But oh yeah, we took another one. It was like an autism test, and hers was like, no, absolutely not. She's good. And then like there was like 3, and they're like, yeah, you're fucking
wow.
But I'm like, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not autistic.
Yeah.
I just kind of everybody whom I see who is autistic, or on the spectrum, I'm like, that's not me. I don't know what I am.
Yeah.
So it's always funny when I see like people whom I think are even keeled. I'm just like, you must be looking at me like I'm fucking nuts.
No, I can just tell you're extroverted. Yeah. Yeah. You have one of those bubbly personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always been that way.
Yeah. I always envy that because, like I said, I have like a filtration system where I have to think and think and think, and then I talk. So.
See, that's good. I was wishing I was more like that.
Yeah, man. We should do like, what's that Lindsay Lohan movie where we trade places? Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah, Freaky Friday. Yeah. It's kind of funny that you mentioned that. I was somewhere recently and that movie was playing in the background, and I was like, I didn't know they made this. Oh, we were at my girlfriend's dad's house, and I was like, I didn't know they made a new one.
Oh yeah, part 2 with like Jamie Lee Curtis, right?
Mm-hmm. I had no idea that they did that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, like, so yeah, we'll make Freakiest Friday.
Yep.
Switch like that. Because it's kind of nuts. Like, for example, you've probably never blacked out when you've spoken before, right? Like in the middle of talking.
Boy, maybe, I guess I haven't because I have to think about it.
Yeah. I just did like maybe like 2 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah, when I was talking.
Wow.
That's for like when
about
I was
the Tinder and the chicken?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I was doing that whole thing, like it was pretty much like a blackout moment.
Wow.
Huh. I was just going, and what woke me up was literally you going like,
what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, what? I was like, Trey, get back. I was like, oh shit, dude. I was like, I don't know. Do I need to stand up? Like,
I didn't embarrass you, did I?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
no. If anything, I'm just like, God damn, have I really gotten that comfortable doing these things that I'm just That's mostly what it was. I was like, oh my God, is this the day that I'm just like finally like, fuck it. Man, I don't know. That's too crazy. That's too crazy.
You're like Rain Manning over there. Chicken and Tinder and chicken.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So it's kind of funny, like unpacking this kind of stuff with you, like just live. I'm just like, God damn it. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm sorry. Did I embarrass you?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Oh, gosh. You went through like so many hours of hairdressing and you come have to deal with this shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So what is your goals for comedy?
What are my goals?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I want comedy to financially support me.
Yes.
That would be amazing. Wouldn't it be amazing?
That would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just to be able to take care of yourself doing the thing that you love to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like spend the day writing and then, pick and choose your shows. I mean, that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
But I guess for 2026, what are my goals? I want to get back to doing some bigger shows. You know, it's like once you get a taste for the road, man.
Yeah.
I got a taste for the road. So, you know, I would love to do more Midwest tours, and I'm not, you know, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to make those myself. So,
yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. Like, are you going to be, you know, flying to go do these things?
Driving. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, you know, and that's why I'm on Hinge and Facebook dating, is because I have to find a sugar daddy so that he can support me doing these shows. So,
I hope you do.
Yeah, well,
that'll be great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially if I see you out in a, you know, open mic, I'm gonna be like, you ever been on Chicken Tender?
Maybe that's a new app that you need to make. Chicken Tender.
I think that's what I was getting at, and it just finally clicked.
That was a good callback.
That's so weird. Jesus Christ. I'm like, what am I going to do with this footage?
Yeah, you're going to have to splice some things together.
Yeah. So. No, you're doing great. Like, for some reason, I just decided to go off on this shit. You know?
No, it was good. You should use it.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in there. It'll just be kind of fun, you know. But yeah, definitely hope that you find your sugar daddy for sure.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm joking about that. I'm too old to have a sugar daddy. I mean, what is he going to be like in his 80s? So, yeah.
I'm just not realizing I don't even know what a sugar daddy is. Now that I'm thinking about that.
He is just a rich guy who pays for everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, depending on who you ask, I mean, some people would say that he's a rich guy that pays for you to have sex with him, but I just want a nice guy with erectile dysfunction. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and if he wants to buy me things, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm fine.
Yeah. So. Man, exactly. Well, you know, look for a guy who's severely depressed, because those antidepressants do it every time.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, so are there facilities for depressed people that I should start trolling?
Probably the VA.
Okay, yeah.
Because the VA is pretty bad.
Do they have money?
No. Oh, no.
2 out of 3, man.
Yeah. Austin. Yeah. It'll help you.
You got me thinking.
Who knows what you're going to run into here?
Yeah.
You know. But so I guess we're good.
All right.
Honestly. Like, is there anything that you want to promote, or is there anything that you want to?
I ain't got shit, Trey.
None?
No. Yeah. Not at the moment.
Yeah.
I took the fall off to really focus on building my clientele, and so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's the thing about, you know, doing this kind of stuff. Like, I've met a few people here who have dropped everything in their life, you know, to do this. And it's sort of like I understand, I get it, because I would love to just drop everything in pursuit of the dream. Yeah. You know, but it's like, nah, man, like, you gotta keep working.
Yeah, my taste is too expensive to be homeless. Or, you know, live in a studio apartment.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you so much for doing this again.
Absolutely.
And dealing with my absolute fucking craziness.
It was fun.
I appreciate that. And I'm like, man, I need to go take my sorries. Well, yeah, thank you so much again. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That was fun.
That was fun, right?
Yep.
That was